Hello. Mic check. Okay, please. Hello, Chu. Alright, first race on Nanamagari will be CKM's home map. Looks like we're gonna do uphill first. Almost getting started. Got a little bit of yes, you can start. Okay, let's go. No way, we're actually racing now. No way. Okay. Remy in the lead with an Evo 3. I mean, no. Remy chasing against an Evo 3. In his blue FC. Very interesting paint. Oh, that's a very bad mistake from the start. Evo's already building a big gap here. This is CKM's home map, so Vingo should be pretty comfortable. This gap is already pretty bad for Remy, but he should be able to keep up in the second sector. This is not the best sector for the FC though. Pretty good ping, very stable racing, looks good. Yeah, Remy's getting completely gapped here. Vingo doing a very good job at keeping this car at a good pace. Very patient lines, nothing too aggressive. Remy can't do anything except wait for the straight lines in a couple sectors, so this will just be a mental fight for Remy, just seeing the Evo like at 100 meters or something. Might be 80, might be 150 at this point. Oh yeah, this gap is way too big. This is looking like a very rough race for Remy. Oh, had a crash. Maybe not. Yeah, just very stable. Vingo's not doing any big mistakes. I think this is a very clean win on the uphill if he just keeps it going exactly like this. it's over 100 meters. There's no way Remy's making it back just in pure driving. And the finish line is right here. There you go, that's a win from Bingo on the uphill. And now for the downhill. Might be a bit closer. Very nice car matchup. Okay, downhill start. Took a bit. Is there a delay? No idea. Anyways, 86 versus EG6. Very nice matchup here. Zimber chose to actually chase this time. Oh, big gap already formed from the start here. Keeping it pretty close here on this sector. Oh, yeah, it's very close right now. Looks like Takumi is not very quick compared to the Civic there on that sector. Oh, little mistake from Zimber. Way too early on the brakes. Both of them do a mistake there. But the positions stayed the same. My voice is too low. Oh, okay. Well, I turned it down earlier because I thought it was too loud. I'll make it a bit louder then. Oh, Zimber with a nice... Oh, never mind. He hit that ball. Could have done something pretty clean there. Maybe Takumi goes a bit too wide there and gives an opportunity to Zimber though. If he does that again. He keeps going very wide. Not looking good for this 86. Looks like it's just equal now. I don't know if the Civic is a bit quicker or slower on... Okay, that's a massive mistake there. Takumi just completely lost it and hit the pole. That is just unlucky. I think that's basically over for the downhill. No way he catches up. Takumi doesn't seem very comfortable with this map. This is CKM's map, but he's also replacing their main downhiller. Gotta keep that in mind. It's the home map is CKM home map. It's just that Takumi wasn't supposed to be the downhiller. Their downhiller is getting a new haircut right now. Believe it or not. That's GG for downhill. Now for the tiebreaker. And this is how it happened. I'll let you see that again. And it's uphill. Damn, lucky. Okay, uphill time. This time the Evo will be chasing, maybe a bit more interesting, since the Evo will be slowed down at the start. Remy is going to keep it clean here because the Evo will be able to get an easy overtake if he messes up. Okay, didn't hit the guardrail this time. Oh, big angle from the Evo there. Remy not getting the best exit. Still has that power difference though. Really good control on Vingo's side. This is where we could see an overtake. Both go quite wide on these corners, except Vingo towards the end. Interesting line from both. Remy might be kinda scared to brake at his normal braking point since Vingo is so close to him. That was a good corner from Remy though. Oh! Vingo gets a side by side but doesn't stick to it. Gets a switchback here. Stalls the car. Oh, that's unfortunate. Almost got a cool side by side and good overtake there, but Vingo still gets a very good exit. No power to complete it though. Keeping the pressure up. Keeping a lot of pressure on Remy right now. And here's where the FC slowly gets the Evo with all that power, but then gets completely caught in the corners. This might be pretty stressful for Vingo, but there's still one sector where the Evo will catch a lot of time compared to the FC, which is this one. Except if he does that. That was a big mistake from Vingo. Another big mistake there. Hesitated on the corner. Still catching up to the FC, but not as good as he... Ooh, he's panicking now. This is bad. This is really bad. You want that gap. You want the gap to completely disappear here since it's a big straight. Oh, well. Maybe the FC didn't take it as well as he could have, but this gap is not actually that big. Last corner should be enough for the Evo to catch up. Just needs to not do any mistakes on this last corner and is okay. Yeah, this is okay. This is like a 40 meter, 30 meter gap. Good race. Very entertaining on the side-by-sides. I don't know what the FC is messing up. This is kind of a hard map for drifting. He probably doesn't brake at the perfect time since he's going wide on most hairpins. We'll see it a bit from this angle. Oh, angle. From this position. Maybe not, but I feel like Remy is having a lot more of a hard time drifting everything compared to that Evo. Again, the Evo making a massive gap on the first sector. Very stressful for Remy. He just sees those meters just appear from nowhere. And he needs to somehow catch up. Probably forcing him to do mistakes now. Oh, the Evo messed up there. Evo is more slippery. Maybe. For now it's looking like the Evo is getting a very good gap and might end like the first round on the uphill. Very nice paint job. Yeah, we can't even see Remy anymore from Vingo's perspective. Just barely catching up on the end of the corner. Looks like FC is not going to make anything happen here, especially with those mistakes. Very rough. Yeah, let's just look at Vingo, and if he does a mistake then maybe there will be something happening, but until then I don't know. Not really much happening now. Looks like it's just a full clean win from Bingo. Unfortunately couldn't get that overtake last round, but at least he's showing us very dominant pace when he's leading. GG. Now going to Shomaru. I do not have the B-roll for Shomaru for some reason, so excuse my production. Alright, Shomaru time. No song request for Shomaru, wow, disappointed. It's a great map for a good song. Looks like the Civic has a very good pace here. Takumi chose to lead, smart decision. Chasing against a quicker opponent is not always the best move. Make up your mind. Oh. Which one though? I have two different make up your minds. Is it Wayne L or is it they're both the same. I'm stupid. Okay. Here we go. Well, Zimber keeping the pressure up. Takumi just trying to survive. Might not have any opening on this map unless Takumi oversteers and just slows down a lot, but you never know what the Civic can do on a very tight inside, so if Takumi leaves enough room for the Civic, he might be able to do a nice little overtake. For now, it's very clear who's the quicker car, who's the quicker driver though. Zimber is holding back a lot on these corners. Who won uphill? Vingo. And there is no Shomaru tiebreaker, it was a Nana tiebreaker. Nana is a CKM win since Vingo won both uphills. Ooh, this part is very nice to see. Takumi using a bit of that wall. Oh, big opening for Vingo here. Nothing happens though. Oh, that's a penalty for Takumi. Vingo takes it. Or Zimber. My bad. Oh, that's an overtake. Massive mistake from Takumi. He tried his best, but doesn't seem to know the map as well as Zimber. Oh, Zimber does a mistake though. Takumi might have a little inside here. He takes it. Yeah, Zimber couldn't stick it to the outside there. Nice. We're still in this. It's a very tight map, so mistakes are pretty common. Can always have a little overtake that happens if you stay this close and keep the opportunities alive. Takumi still can win this if Zimber does another mistake towards the end, which would be pretty insane, honestly. He has no reason to take any risks. Oh, last corner, hits the pole. Zimber goes for the outside. Can't drift here, needs to stay gripping. Oh, Zimber thought he was gonna drift, so he gave him room. Oh, that was close. Let's see that again. Yeah, so big penalty from Takumi there. Zimber takes it instantly. But then Zimber seems like he just hesitates a lot on the corner entry and just hits the guardrail there. Or no, he just overspeeds. Interesting. Yeah, he just overspeeds into the guardrail and then Takumi takes it. Very beautiful. Well, we're back. This time Takumi chased him. After that round, Takumi will probably have a lot of fire in him to actually try and overtake. Probably thinks he has a chance now. But the Civic just has so much traction out of those corners. Yeah, Takumi slowly fading, slowly going slower compared to the Civic. That grass will not help him. Oh man, looks like it's already it's already a 50-meter gap just on the straights. Unlucky. Ooh, that was nice. Let's look at our little Civic. Very safe on the entry there, not taking any risk. I think Takumi crashed. It's basically over now. Zimber will have this in the bag. Also, is the music loud enough for you guys? Did not ask that, and I did not test anything. I'm keeping it quiet for myself. Okay, good. You don't have IU audio? That's weird. That's not supposed to be like that. Oh shit, yeah, you don't have IU audio. I did not see that. Oh, it's because it's on my... it's because it's on my vanilla IU, not on my reborn IU. Let me change that for you. Now you have IU. Yeah, I didn't even notice there was no IU volume. I didn't see that. I lowered it earlier and I think I just removed it straight up. I had it on -40. That's probably why. Oh, that's basically GG. Oh, these guys are so efficient. Lobby's already up. Damn. Oh, GG. That was the downhill. I will put that replay again for you guys while we go to the next lobby. Alright. Vingo chose to lead this round. It's still an FC versus Evo. On this map, I do not think the FC has a chance of winning. Especially with that time. Very interesting since this is ISS home map, but ISS also just doesn't have any other uphill. Last time it was also an FC on Ero Hazaka, which was very interesting. Poor Remy. Very bad combo with the EG6, because the EG6 doesn't really handle the FC maps. Like Akina, Myogi, and Tsuchi. Well, Tsuchi does handle it. Handles it very well, actually. Oh, man, Vingo, big mistake. Remy does nothing about it though. I think I forgot to do something on the IU side. I mean, oh, I did. Thank God Aki did it. Completely forgot to ping everyone for the stream. Looks like Remy's actually not doing bad. I don't know if it's because Vingo's just tapping every guardrail or... Oh, great song. Yeah, I think Vingo is locking in now and Remy is losing grip on reality or something, because... Or gaining grip on reality, because the FC is not supposed to be quick here. Oh, big mistake from Vingo! Oh, not big enough for Remy though. Here I am. I got that one. From T. Stebbins, right? Oh my, okay, that was just lag and Remy spins out. Wow. That is just unfortunate. Very unfortunate for Remy there. I think a bit too much grass for that FC. Yeah, we're having some pretty nice connections too. This was the only time that we had a little jitter. That was the first time. Oh, look at that grip on the Evo though. Just third gearing it. I doubt that was very quick, but it was stable. That's GG. Oh my god, we got heads. Damn. And the coin flip landed on the downhill. So basically it's 1-0 for CKM. They won on Nana with the tiebreaker on Uphill. And now we're 1-0 again, or 1-1, sorry, on one map. Shomaru, ISS won on downhill and CKM won on uphill. And now we have a tiebreaker on the downhill. And if CKM wins this, we're gonna have a tiebreaker map, which will come after a band pick. If Takumi wakes up, we might have an actual race here. Oh no, the song's starting at the perfect moment too. Why? Where's Takumi, bro? Fucking piss break? Oh. Might as well show the public what happened on that beautiful race for the third time for whoever the fuck didn't see it. Oh, never mind, race starting. You're not gonna see it for the third time, never mind. Alright, we have Takumi chasing on the tiebreaker round. Very stressful for Takumi. You can't do that, Takumi. Oh shit. Very big mistake from the Civic there. Takumi almost getting a little sniff on the inside there. Again, Takumi just losing pace after a couple of corners. The Civic is just doing way too well on these corners compared to the 86. And I don't think Takumi really has much experience on this track. Looking like a big loss. Yeah, this is looking like a win. Moving on to the band pick after this. Such a long track. Give me your sexy body. Oh yeah. And Zimber takes the win once again. And now we can switch to the band picking. Huh. If it's a black screen for you, don't worry about it. I am fixing that. It's fixed. Okay, there you go. Here's the band pick. No idea if this looks good on your screen, but hopefully it does. Hold on, let me just oh, I can just put you here. I'm done. Oh, looks like it's going to be in between Myogi and Akagi. So Myogi, Akagi. Myogi heads. Never mind. Okay, well, Akagi's the decider. Huh. Akagi. Akagi. Very nice map. I really like that map. Very interesting finishing battle for this very nice team battle we've already seen. So we did the downhill, let's do the uphill. Oh, dude, what a great song. Holy. This should just be my song, man. Alright. Uphill it is. Ah, bro, it's honey with money. Exactly. Bingo chasing. This was random lead, by the way. The FC versus the Evo on Akagi is always a very fun fight, so make my day. Do we do that downhill or uphill? The FC is actually a very good pick for Akagi against an Evo because the times are actually not super close, but they're still good enough for it to be very competitive. And if the FC leads, the Evo is at a big disadvantage because if he messes up, well, he can't catch up, first of all. So Bingo is kind of fucked. And also, the last sector on the FC is just good. And also the first sector is good also on the FC to catch up to an Evo. Well, that's very unfortunate for Bingo there. That mistake was very unexpected. I don't think anyone expected that. Yep, basically Caster's Curse, man. I actually want to see that again. What happened there? Looks like he just had a very bad compression and his car just turned right really hard. Yeah, very big compression right here. Car rotates too much and he avoids the guardrail, but at what cost? He still has it in the bag if he actually locks in though. FC is right there. Yeah, sadly the last straight is where the Evo needs to not be far away. If he's about 20 meters behind on the last corner, it's over. Like Nürburgring, yeah, basically. Did I put make my day for the downhill, by the way? Looks like Vingo's catching up though. Okay. My lord and savor. Be savoring what now? Yeah, I think he's actually getting very quick here. He's going to catch up. That FC is not 29 pace. And he stalls. Oh no. That is very unfortunate. I did not say. Oh my god. I'm not gonna reach out anyway. Vingo caught up every single bit of that meters he lost, and he's just going to be able to go to the next round and probably just completely gap Mr. Remy here, unless Remy somehow gets lucky with a Vingo crash. But we're heading to the next round. Nice parking. Ah, of course he's master. Is Vingo master here? I thought it was specialist. I played the Evo recently on this map. It was a very fun experience. FC is kind of painful when you don't know what you're doing. And even when you know what you're doing, it's kind of painful still. You always have to glaze your fellow racers. That's how you keep the positive vibe going. Vingo takes that very slow and safe. Remy has a very good chance to overtake the Evo, by the way, after this corner. Or is it after this corner? Is it after this corner? I don't think it's after this corner. Oh, it is this corner. Well, never mind. He's too far. No overtakes. Vingo stalls and then understeers into a straight line. That wasn't that bad, actually. We're not going to see any big gap until one more sector, I think. Unless Remy crashes. Oh, big crash there. Or big crash, big tap. Vingo gets a lot of room there. Remy doesn't stall this time right here. If he doesn't mess up his grip, he might be able to keep up with that Evo, but I doubt Remy is confident in his gripping. It's not really keeping any traction on that rear. That wing is only for looks. And Vingo takes a 50-meter gap just on that one sector. Not looking good for Remy. Alright. Yeah, looking kind of poor right now. Well, that looks like a clean run. Well, not very clean, but clean enough from Vingo to take the victory on the uphill. Now, will his teammate on the downhill manage to keep this streak going? Little happy waggle there, GG. FC is like the best rear-wheel drive uphill car in the game. It's a very good all-arounder. Can do grip maps, can do drift maps. Not the best at grip maps, but still good enough. Yeah, I'm supposed to be joining the downhill lobby. Oh shit, this song was for downhill. Oops. Radmin. My Radmin is probably not on. Yay. This should not work. Maybe I put it wrong. Nope, it just straight up doesn't work. Huh. Well, we just have a best moment, so we just need to wait for probably like 20 minutes or something to get a downhill racer. Even though we have 2 more big races to watch after this. Oh, one of them probably will finish in like 30 minutes, but... Let's see if this lobby works. It does, cool, okay. Random... Where is she gonna go? No idea if that was random lead or not, but hopefully it was. The Miata is very situational. Anyways, Bez in the NA1 versus the Civic here. Both Hondas. 2 completely different layouts though. Polar opposites. Big lag from one of them there. Bez is already making a pretty big mistake in the first sector there. Might cost him or might not cost him, depends on if the Civic does anything wrong here. These are actually pretty well matched cars on this map. You gotta pay for points. Bez keeping up relatively well here. Doesn't look like Zimbar is very comfortable. Oh, big mistake from Beth there. Oh, massive mistake. Loses about 1 second there. That was not good. He can still keep up if he doesn't do any mistakes from now on, and if Zimbar does a couple. But if Zimbar does everything correctly, he should be able to just gap him by a couple more meters. Not enough to win though, I think. The pace isn't too good on the Civic right now. Gap is about 40 meters on the straights, 30 meters in the corners, 20 meters in the corners, something like that. So not too bad for Bez. If Bez does everything correctly on the hairpins, should be fine. Since the cappuccino got banned. Looking like the Civic will not be able to take this win. We're going into a second round. Oh no, never mind, I jinxed it, shit. Bez goes into the gutter with a weird angle and gets a massive understeer. Still should be able to keep up with the Civic right here. Barely kept up. 30 is a very... It's not the same pace as we were seeing on the other maps. Definitely wasn't a comfortable run from Zimbar. Spirit of the Night, great song. Which one though? Which one, Daniel or Demo? You got like 3 different Spirit of the Nights. Even have Nick Mansell. Anyway, Civic keeping up with the NSX off the bat. Very late braking there. A bit wide on the corner. Don't know if that's intentional. From what I remember, the Civic all around this map has a very good sector time layout, so even if he's getting slowed down by the NSX here, he can just keep up on the other sectors too if he doesn't mess it up. If he actually keeps it cool and just drives the car correctly. The one that was an MFG, I do not remember that one. I think it was Demo though. Yeah, it was Demo, I remember that one. Good song choice. Will there be a stream? I will be here for the next 2.5 hours probably, so yes, there will be a stream. And looks like Zimbar got Zimbar. I keep saying Zimbar, but it's Zimbar. Zimbar keeps doing very big mistakes here, very stressed about this. If he loses this, CKM will take the win, since it's just gonna be a win on both sides. So he kinda needs to try a bit harder if he wants to win this. Those mistakes are gonna cost him on the final sector. Looking like the same gap as last time. Bez goes very wide there. That was not quick. NSX still got that grip though. Zimbar keeping the pace similar to Bez's pace, so this might go on for a while. Unless Bez does the same mistake and goes too wide here, which would be very bad with the Civic right behind him. Probably won't happen though. Yep, he did nicely there. Very close to the finish line. This was the one from MF Ghost. 29, a bit quicker than last round. Pretty similar in pace though. Where's Speedy Speedboy? Gotta summon him. Bez chasing once again. Goes for... almost went illegal there. You can't be fully side by side on the start. That's the only rule I remember. I'm pretty sure this was the song that you would see in MFG. There was the demo one was there, but not the Daniel one. David Dima, I do not have. I think. Let me check. David Dima. Oh, I do have David Dima. Never mind. Not what I wanted to do. Wait, so is it Demo or fucking Demo? Oh fuck it, I'll put the Demo one. Looks like Bez is not keeping up on this sector. Not good, since the last sector is also really good for the Civic. I have a 5600X. So like your budget CPU, and for a GPU it's just an RTX 3060. It's mostly for gaming, not for Twitch streaming, but that's good enough for streaming if you want to do like normal quality. Oh, Speedy Speedboy? Oh yeah, this song was an MFG, I remember it now. Speedy Boy. Looks like Bez is keeping up, but barely. This might not be a tie if Bez messes up. Oh, Bez does a mistake on the final corner and probably loses this. Yup. That is so unfortunate. Wow. Sensational. Okay, well, tiebreaker time. Oh shit, it's another downhill. It's another downhill, boys. It's not over yet. Bez might get revenge. Bro, even the song's telling them to go. What is Bez doing, brother? Oh my god. Please, let's go. Please, let's just fucking go. We are already 20 minutes late. Help me. Okay, we are now going. Jesus Christ. Random lead, by the way, guys. Who's going to be the leader? For now, nobody. Okay, Bez is leading this time. Let's see how this goes. A lot of stress on both of these players since this is the last round, the decider of who will actually keep number one or take number one. Zimber looks very twitchy. I don't know if this is the same driving from earlier. Bez, massive oversteer there. Doesn't keep that gap from the start. Zimber understeers but keeps it under control. Very late braking. Stays way closer to the inside this time. Way quicker than last time. Looks like Zimber is actually pushing it. And Bez is doing very little mistakes. Tiny mistakes, but they still matter. Zimber goes straight into the guardrail. I don't think that was quick, but it worked out for him. Sector 1 complete, both basically no gap. 2 more sectors, 3 more sectors to go. Now entering the grippy part, where both cars excel. Mostly going to be a driver difference here. Oh, big mistake from Bez there. Goes double tapping it. Can't get any opening though for Zimber. Second sector complete. Still no gap. Very close racing here. Oh, big mistake from Zimber. Massive mistake from Zimber. That might cost him the race right there. He tapped the inside. This is about a 50-meter gap. He needs to basically do a clean, no mistake run to actually keep up with Bez here. And Bez needs to do a couple mistakes to make it easier for Zimber. But I don't think Bez really wants to do that. This is the perfect situation for Bez. Couldn't have asked for a better mistake for the Civic. Especially in that sector. Drifting the Civic, oh, loses a lot of time there. This is not that big of a gap though, entering the fourth sector, sorry. This gap is actually manageable for the Civic. Should be able to keep up if he just keeps it stable. I might have jinxed it again, but if it's a clean run from Zimbar, he can keep it. Nice gutter hook from Zimber there. Bez trying his best to keep this gap, but he just can't do it. The Civic is just too quick on the final sector compared to the NSX. Yeah, Bez couldn't go away with it. Unlucky. Very nice job from Zimber to keep it basically no gap, even with that massive mistake. Scary for Bez because if Zimber is leading, that gap is going to go, well, you know how it's gonna go. It's gonna go badly for Bez. This might be the final round. Who knows? Alright, here it goes. Now Bez has a lot of stress to keep up with a Civic, and the Civic needs to keep it steady because the mistakes will basically give him the loss, because Bez can just take an easy overtake with the power differential. Watch out, Bez. No overtake for first corner. Messes up his own line trying to go for that. Oh my, that was tight. Bez probably lost about half a second there. Not great, especially in this section where the NSX actually keeps up with the Civic. Very bad start for Bez. Can still bring it back though. Very stable through these corners. A bit too wide of a drift there. Misses the gutter. Zimber hits the guardrail. Oh, that was close to being very bad. Bez is very stable right now. He's trying to keep it safe, but sadly I don't think safe is going to give him the win. He needs to start pushing a bit harder. This is already a 70-meter gap. Good corner from Bez there. Still a 60-meter gap. Zimbar looks like he's zooming right now. Might be running his PB or better. Oh, dude, I can't even keep up with the Civic around these bends. That's still a 60-meter gap after the... Oh! Zimbar hits the guardrail! Completely crashes! Oh my god. Well, there goes your 60-meter gap, and a big straight is coming up, so Bez might have an opportunity right here. One more hairpin and Bez, or two more hairpins, and then Bez can do something if he keeps up. What the hell, dude? The Civic probably tried. Oh, right here. If the Civic doesn't get a good exit, nah, Bez can't do it. There's no overtake this round. It's probably gonna go into another round if Bez keeps it very smooth and clean through this entire final sector. I think the Civic tried going a bit too quick there and just tapped the inside and hooked it. That was probably a PB run, so unlucky from Zimber. But more racing for us. No, there won't be any overtakes on this sector. I don't know any Civic that has ever managed to crash here at specialist level. The NSX on the other hand can get that weird gutter understeer on the gutter coming up after this one. Civic oversteers there. Not doing great on the final sector. That's taking it very tight there. This will go into another round. Yep, going into the next round with a 29 after that massive crash. That was definitely PB pace. Very unfortunate for Zimber, but close racing. If Zimber loses adrenaline here and just starts going slower, Bez might be able to take this win. Why is that song always so quiet? Alright, here we go. Best good start. Zimber looking like a 20-meter gap. Zimber with a really good line there, going to give him all the grip for that Civic. Avoids the guardrail to not do the same tappy mistakes, except that one I guess. That's a good wall tap for the Civic, didn't know that. Good gutter grip from Zimber, very controlled first sector. I'm just showing you what's happening. If I jinx it, then I don't know. There's no prediction here. Oh, massive dive bomb almost from Zimber. That was actually very tempting. I think he could have done it since Bez decided to break way too early there. Maybe Bez is starting to crumble under the pressure of winning this battle or not. ACA and AG race is going to happen after this one. We have a big delay because this race is not over yet. Zimber keeps it safe this time, doesn't go super tight. Same goes for this, very safe. Good third gear grip there. A bit too early on the rotation, lost a bit of time, but it's not looking dangerous. Way better than how it looked a couple rounds ago when Zimber was racing. Putting all that pressure on Bez now. Zimber knows he's faster on this sector, so he doesn't need to push at all. It's like postponed to whenever this race ends. It's not postponed to any other day or whatever. It's going to happen right after this race. This is the final race of this matchup. And if it was postponed, then I did not read the rule. I did not read the announcements. Looks like Zimber is going to keep all that pressure going till the final section. Bez keeping it clean. Might actually be going quicker than before now that it's been a couple rounds. Got all that warm up in. But still looks like Zimber has the better pace. And we now enter the 5th round. There we go. Good night, Chu. Here we go for another very stressful chasing round for Bez. Civic 0 gap on the starting 5 corners. I think that's kind of normal since the NSX is pretty quick on this corners and the straight line. This is where the Civic slowly gets an advantage. Bez keeping it super tight. Very good driving from Bez here. Oh, Bez turns way too early. Maybe the bounce of the compression just made his car rotate a bit more than he expected, but that's going to lose him a couple meters here. Not wanted. Going to make it very hard to control the stress factor and everything. This is now a mental game. I think both these guys showed that they have very similar pace, so it's all about the mental strength now. Very good gripping from Bez though. Getting that distance back. Civic taking it safe this time. Needs to watch out for that inside guardrail. Doesn't hit it. Civic is clear. Bez is also clear. Entering third sector now. A bit of a slow line from Bez there, not intentional. Civic takes that corner way better than last round. This gap looks like 40 meters on the straights. Entering corners 20 meters, 30 meters. Now looking at 50 meters on the end of the straight. Bez is going to start seeing the red. But he's still not actually in a bad position right now. Zimber would need to do a perfect last sector for him to win this, since Bez is still in the 50 meter range. And you don't actually gain that much time on the final sector at the last corner. As a leader, I mean. Very good grip from Bez. Keeps it in the 30 meter, 20 meter range now. Let's calm down in the chat. They're trying their best right now. Bez has actually not lost this round by keeping cool and not losing to pressure. 28. They are indeed going faster. This is where I would actually start applying the meter rule, slowly going down, but that is not official yet, so we're gonna keep going until it finishes, which is painful. A bit of a mistake from Zimber there. Sorry, I went quiet there. I don't think there's any gap that's actually being formed right now. It's still very close on both ends. Zimber not as close as he used to be, but it's still basically the same. Did I miss a song push suggestion? Race of the Night. Race of the Night and Love and Money. Holy! Zimber very close on the third sector entry. Might actually be able to do something here. Even without the power, the Civic can still sneak into the inside. Okay, no gap once again. Zimber actually trying something here. I think he understands that he has a lot of inside if he goes a bit deep, but he's out of corners to try it now. Another zero gap race from both of them. Another tie. Entering round 7. Typical Akagi fashion, usually very endurance based. If the meters went down after a couple rounds, that would be better, but can't do that without it being official. Best keeping it close on the first corner right here. Similar exit to the Civic. I think Zimber is actually doing mistakes now. You know what? I'm actually gonna smoke too, because I'm actually dying right now. This is... I need some water actually. What am I talking about fucking smoking? Oh, thank you. It's gonna be in like 2 hours anyways. Just wanted to make sure it's there. Alright, Bez actually not keeping a great gap here. Needs to keep up on the... Ooh, oh no, Bez. Big mistake from Bez. I don't think it was too big of a mistake for him to lose. Oh, he did lose a lot of time. That's not good. He needs to keep up on this grip part. We're going to switch to the Civic and see if he does this perfectly. First one is good. Second was good. Third one is decent. This one's quite good. Zimber is taking it really, really smooth here. Didn't lose any time there. Bez caught up though. So Zimber is definitely taking it safe, not doing any mistakes anymore after that one push lap. Which I think is going to cost him, because he has the pace, but he needs to push for it. Half a pack of cigarettes, jeez. Good luck with your lungs, man. Damn, my lighter's dying. Oh shit, Bez again somehow lost a lot of distance there. I didn't keep up with that. I think it's just the Civic speeding up. Bez is still doing pretty good. The gap is still under 50 meters. Very close still. Civic needs to do this perfect, and Bez basically needs to crash for this to end. Oh, Bez takes it a bit too early, loses a lot of time on the entry there, and the exit was delayed. This is 50 meters on the exit, I mean, on the final stretch of the straight. Bez takes that very well, but I don't know, this is over 50 meters, guys. This might be a bit too much for Bez, barely. Oh, that might be a couple meters. That is probably like 40, 45, 44 or something. Very, very nice run from Bez there. Good, good recovery from the mess up. Bez not giving up. Very nice to see. The Civic driver might get tired before Bez here. You might be right, Fox. I have no idea. Here we go again with Zimber chasing. Bez doing mistakes when he chases, but not when he leads, seems like. So if he keeps that going, he won't get overtaken. But I might have jinxed it, since if he does a mistake big enough, the Civic will have a big opening. Zimber doing a lot of good lines when he's chasing too, so I think Zimber is just way more comfortable when he chases. Both of them are actually. Or no, Bez does mistakes when he chases. Never mind, only Zimber is. You mean 4th stage? Because 5th stage was literally just a one round finish every time. I don't think there was a single endurance race in 5th stage. Oh, Bez micro tap on the guardrail, messes up his inside line for that entry. Gonna keep Zimber right behind him because of that mistake. Better not mess up right here, because this is where Zimber actually gets a very good opening if he messes up. If Bez messes up, sorry. Bez keeping it kind of slip angle everywhere. I don't know if that's quick in the NS6. Might be. Oh, Zimber gets the inside. Zimber takes the inside and actually takes it. He got the overtake. It's over. It might be over. It might not be over, but it's probably over. That was the worst. Oh, that was the worst mistake Bez could have done. On the end of the grip. No way. Bez still right behind the Civic, still has a chance to get an overtake on this massive straight coming in. If he keeps the... Oh, he messes up the hairpin. It's cooked. It's absolutely cooked. Bez is not going to have the exit now. He can't go for the overtake here. He needs Zimber to make a mistake for another overtake chance. Zimber with that insane stability, just didn't do a single mistake when chasing, waited for the opportunity, positioned himself at the perfect moment and the perfect place. That was a really well-timed overtake. Beautiful overtake from Zimber. Yeah, I got the replay, don't worry. That was beautiful. Honestly, shout out to Bez, because that was some really good driving from him, and I know it's very stressful when you have a Civic right behind you in that sector. So that mistake was probably just mental, not really his driving, just mental. Very nice race, and a very nice way to defend ISS's #1 spot once again with the Zimber win. Zimber doing it twice in a row. Good race. Good fucking race. And this is how it happened. That was beautiful. I'm saving that replay. Oh, we can finally move on to the next race, no way. And here is the you just saw it. I missed it. Sorry, I was looking at something else. That was pristine. Very clean overtake. No bumping out of the way. Just took the position, took the corner, and got away with it. Beautiful. Yeah, shout out to Bez. Keeping up with the Civic on this map is no simple feat. And now we're moving on to ACA versus Angels, AG. Very good team, ACA. ACA is a very good team. Actually contender for #1. I think these guys could be #1. I actually want to see them face all these top 5 teams, because they have some really good PvP players in there. Oh my god, I am so fucking tired from watching that. Here, I'll show you what the home map. Never mind. I'll show you what the home map is. Boom, boom, bam, beam, bam, blah, blah, blah. Top of the world. We're gonna need to replay this song. Here we go. This is the map. Home map for ACA will be Tsubaki. Surprising. Ashinoko will be for Angels. Lobbies are being... lobbies are being made. Something like that. I'm gonna scroll down a bit, I don't think you see this. Actually, no, it's not scrolling. There you go. I'm actually gonna put this shit as waiting, because it's actually very entertaining. Oh god. Alright, Ashinoko line will be our first downhill. Is it still going? No, ISS won against CKM in a very close battle. It was very entertaining. Very good fight from ISS. Let's see, where is my... Oh crap, I need to put the top again. Oh god damn it. Oh shit. Did I skip a song? Oh, I didn't. I'll wait a bit. Alright, here we go. Civic versus a Miata. Both master drivers, but 2-second gap between the Miata and the Civic. Oh shoot. I think that was lag. Little jump right here. I do not know this map, so I won't be able to actually give you any good casting on the sector times, but I do know that the Civic versus the Miata will be very close in the corners, but completely different on the corner exits. Miata keeping that line very, very smooth there. Beautiful cut. That compression is amazing. What a roller coaster of a map. I think the downhill part of the... This is an inbound map, so it goes up and then down. I think the downhill part is where the Miata kind of catches up, maybe? I don't know. Looks like the Miata is doing good since it's a lot of grip lines here. And the Miata has really good grip. But against the Civic, the god of grip, it's not really showing how good the grip is right now. The gap is already at 40 meters. Reminder, this is AG's Angels home map. And Miata chose to lead. Very good lines from the Miata here, the banana Miata. $50 meters on the corner exits. Beautiful grip right here. This looks amazing. Miata with that very well controlled drift. Actually gaining time on the Civic here. This is the downhill part, so the Miata is probably gonna start sending it. But looks like the map is almost over. And the Civic might have the gap here to win this. I think there's only a couple corners left. I don't remember this map, but it might be one more minute of straight up uphill, where the Miata is kind of going to suffer. Miata messes up that exit, loses a lot of time on the straight line. Looks like the Civic will win this because I just hide the Miata crash. And that is over for the downhill. ACA Miata wins the first round on AG's home map. Now going to the uphill. I really like this song, by the way. Alright. Uphill time. Supra versus Sil 80. Very close times. Goki leading. Dominic chasing. And a pink Supra. Barbie. Hey, what's up? Oh, the caller? I don't know, dude. He wanted to go Barbie mode. Very intense start. Instantly goes into very windy bits. Both of the drivers keep it steady and don't do any mistakes. Goki sends it in a amazing drift. Just slows it down to grip. Really good control on that Solati. Supra's going to have a bit of straight line here to keep up, catch up. But now we're heading into the straight uphill for the Supra to show a bit of its power. But then straight into the corners of the Solati can spread its wings a bit more. Music is fucked up? Oh no! Is it my mic and does the game sound good, or is it just the music? I'm gonna try to fix the music. Dominic keeping the gap at 30 meters here. Is it still messed up? Fixed. Great, thank you. Alright, back to the race. Dominic slowly getting gapped by Goki here. Also check the notes. What you need, Manuel. Okay, that song is in the request list. Dominic actually keeping up with Goki right here. Goki might have enough of an edge for the final bit of the map. Dominic doing a great job at keeping up on the grip part, but the drift is where the Solati slowly gains. And then Dominic has a little bit of gain on the straights, but there's not enough straights for him to actually show that. This straight is really good if he doesn't mess it up though. Big jump from the Supra. That might be ping though. Goki already looking at the 40-meter gap, maybe 50. This is very close of a finish and we go to the next round. Basically running PB pace. Good round. Is this a song? This is definitely not the song. Anyways, we're gonna skip that. Goki-chan. What happened there? Goki seems to be waiting, so I think there was a bit of a lag moment. Yeah, I didn't find the song. I don't know what's happening to Dominic. Oh shit, we gotta... I don't remember the rules for this, but I remember controller issues were always linked to just driver issue. But hey, Goki seems very fair about it and is going to let him overtake and keep the round going. And we are back. Goki hands over the pace. Dominic keeps the gap. Basically, no. I couldn't find that song, by the way, guys. Typical Supra breaking down. No, I couldn't find the song on Spotify. The ping is a bit big, but it's pretty stable. But right now, Goki and Dominic seems like they both have very clean lines. Dominic might seem like he's tapping everything, but it's just ping. He's not actually touching anything. That's fine. He can. He's helpful enough to actually tell me I missed a song, but the link would be appreciated. Goki keeping it very clean. Dominic building up a gap on these big straights. So that jump was insane and looked like it was just all ping. Massive cut there. I did not know you could go through that. Well, I don't know the map, so I don't know anything. But Goki got all that gap back in those little corners. Well, that's next round. Looks pretty close between these two guys, but Goki seems like he has a lot more control over his car. So this might be hard for Dominic to keep up with. Here we go again. Dominic being slowed down by a couple milliseconds at the start also doesn't help when he's racing. Very good grip from both. Goki switching from drift to grip right here. Builds a little gap. And then Dominic catches right back up on the straight. Barely. Actually, the gap is still building up from Goki with that fourth gear drift. Adrenaline. Both drivers still very equal on this section. Dominic doing a great job of putting all that power down, so is Goki-chan. Very good lines from Goki here. Goki sends it into the guardrail, no penalty there. Dominic taking a complete opposite approach, just trying to put all the power down without tapping any guardrail. And it's gonna go into another next round. Very good pace from both, basically hitting PB. Round number 4, Goki-chan chasing the Supra. This is how much gap the Supra makes on this part, and loses also when he's chasing Goki. So when the Supra chases Goki, he loses a lot of meters just because he has to slow down so much. Now it's a lot more even. Looks like Dominic did a mistake there in the Supra. Yeah, maybe, but Goki-chan is also like the best at what he does in the Salati, so Dominic not being the best FC, not being the best Supra driver in the game, just one of the best, and keeping up this well with the best Salati driver kind of shows that the car is kind of capable. Oh, big mistake from Dominic, and that's basically over. Oh, that's that. Massive mistake from Dominic there, hitting the guardrail. Alright. Looks like AG has lost their home map. And now we're heading to Tsubaki line. Tsubaki line being ACA's home map. Woo. And here we go, downhill. Miyata versus the Banana Miata again. Looking like a good start from both. The Miata doing really good at keeping this gap alive. Both first sectors are pretty similar on both cars. Second and third sector is where the Miata kind of struggles compared to the Civic. The gap is non-existent for now. Both drivers not really making any mistakes, just driving at a good cruise pace, not really pushing at all. This is the second race indeed, for both the maps and the matchups. So we already ended the ISS versus CKM race. Now we're doing ACA versus AG, and this is the second map. ACA already won on the other map. Oh, Mayata goes for the inside. Good switch there. Very good timing on when to attack. Beautiful overtake. That's the only spot where you can reliably hit on a Miata, and that was perfect execution. Beautiful. And looks like the gap is building up now on the final sector, where the Civic is also very strong. He will not really have any issue staying away from the Miyata. What is the score? ACA has won on the home map from Angels, and now they're on their own home map, and it's looking like AACA will win the downhill, but anything could happen. But looks like Miyata is taking no risk right now. And after that overtake, he can basically just cruise and take the win. The Miyata couldn't really do anything there, that was just perfect execution. Didn't get gapped before that final corner, and that's where the Miyata kinda lacks on corner entry. Alright, that's the downhill. And here's the overtake again for the people who missed it. Really, really nice overtake. I don't think your song will be able to be played, man. You have one more song right after this one. Alright. Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby. The little Miyata that could definitely not do it. Little tap from Stan, getting very impatient behind this little red baby boy. Stan knows exactly where he can overtake this thing, so just like Miyataster did, no need to rush for anything. There will be a big opening. Little tap from Stan there. Needs to keep his distance on the corner entry. Give some room to this guy. Goes to pressure him from the outside there. And here comes the corner where Ten might try something, especially with the Miyata going wide. And here we go. Clean overtake. No need to do anything sketchy. The power is all you need against the Miyata. Little mistake from Like A. Okay, still keeping that gap minimal here. Not giving up yet. Looks like a very dominant victory from ACA, not losing a single map and a single direction. Sten will take the uphill victory and Miyatas through the downhill. In a very classy, overtakey way. GG. Now heading to the next battle in like about 10 minutes, so go get a good drink, go get some food or whatever. We're gonna take a little 10-minute break. Alright, resuming the battles. We got both teams online. RSS Tsukuba Home. And FA will be on Myogi. Looks like we're racing on Myogi first, boys and girls. Deciding on who's racing, so probably like 2 or 5 more minutes before that happens. Oh, wow. Sleepy. Weird. Okay, we are ready to get it started. Get it started again on the downhill. Alright. I guess they just started without me saying anything. That's great. Uphill started. Here we go. Downhill. RSS versus FA. Captain versus Mark IV wagon. This is FA's home map. I love this song. It's usually the song that I use for the start of the stream, but they were a bit quicker than I expected. Ooh, a bit late on the brakes there. Little tap from the rear. Spins the 86 out. Hold up. Now. That's a bit too much of a physical tap for it to be an overtake. Supra has plenty of power for the 86, so right here should be a very easy overtake for the Supra. Oh god. Oh. I think the 86 kinda didn't see the Supra coming there and didn't give him enough room, but I'll let these guys duke it out now. This is another straighter Supra can. Oh my god. That is this. That is not ideal. I didn't know we had a Smokey in here. But it's fine. Oh my god. Another murder. This might need to... I might need to give some penalties out if it keeps going like this, but the problem is the ping. I think the ping between these two is not very stable, so the Super just keeps tapping the rear of the 86 without actually trying to. It's just ping. Okay, another overtake opportunity for the Supra. Doesn't go for the right side though. Massive tap again. That was, I'm pretty sure that's ping. I'm pretty sure he just doesn't see him. Because that's way too much of a body shift for the 86. And that was ping again. I might need to tell him to keep his distance when he's chasing for any time he races again. Because the ping is just too much. Go for the inside. Oh, he could have went for the inside. Well, right. I'll put Showdown as a song since that was requested. Supra might go for the overtake here, but 86 blocks? I don't know if he was blocking or he was getting tapped. I have no idea what's happening. Alright. Supra leading this time, has the better pace, so he should just be able to run away now. Not much of a gap formed yet on the first sector. I think it's still kind of a lot for the 86 to keep up with, but a little bit of a mistake there. You don't want to be tapping the rear with the... You don't want to be tapping the rear tire on the sidewalk. Almost dies there. I think this is over a 60-meter gap, and we're entering second sector. Looks like Cacton can't keep up here. Looking like a clean run from Mark IV wagon. Looks like an easy win from the Supra. Mark IV wagon's going to take this and run a 45 pace, basically his PB. Not bad. Good round. And here's the uphill. Specialist versus gold. Ooh. This will be a rough fight for Myogi. Greg's instantly going for the attack. The ping is stable, so the racing will be clean. I mean, the ping will be clean. I don't know about the racing. Oh god. Little tap from the rear there. Little nudge. Going to have the acceleration to the corner. Back into the inside Smokey, but doesn't get the exit. And that's basically the move then. I want to see that again. Blinding us with that bubblegum blue or whatever. Oh, I see big nudge. Ooh, that was, yeah. Okay, Smokey knows he kinda killed him there. Looks like the gap is completely built now, and coming from an overtake, this basically seems like a win now. It's not gonna go any closer on the gap. Greg knows this map, it's the home map. Let's see that overtake again, just to check out the little nudge, because it wasn't perfectly legal, but at the same time the FC kinda just broke a bit too early there. Oh, not really actually. Just a different entry. Oh, could have been worse. I wouldn't approve that in a race with similar PBs, but this is like 10-second difference in pace and you can see it. I don't think Smokey wants any sort of rematch against this. Probably switching to their home map will be better. Goblin skin. Goblin. Good round. Alright. Bert. Alright, we're back. This took a bit of time because technical difficulty. So now we're doing Tsukuba Downhill. Bert versus Top 10. MR2 versus 86. Very nice little combo. Holy lag. Bert still with that insanely shit internet. Oh my god. God damn it, Bert. This was almost a perfect no lag day. Doing pretty good at keeping up with the 86 on the uphill part. Can't really know if he's doing anything wrong or not because he's just lagging all over the place. What the? I would be scared for my life if I saw that behind me. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. This is unwatchable. I think Bert cannot race these guys. Oh. Oh. Might need a driver switch from FA, I don't think. Ooh, God. This is actually unraceable. What type of MR2 zone is this, man? Oh my god, here we go, yeah. You gotta. I know they need a driver swap, bro. This is too much ping. Oh my god, Zanus is on the uphill. Oh, why do we have the worst internet combos in the game? Oh my god. We switched drivers, hopefully this fixes it. Wait, what? Why did he switch cars? He can't do that. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh, what the fuck, dude? What are we doing? Alright. Now that we have the right cars and swap the positions once again, we can finally keep it going. The 86 on the corners should have an advantage on the Supra here, but the later section is where I'm kind of worried for Cactan. The ping looks a lot better though. Ooh, almost was a good move, but he went a little bit too quick there. A bit more control and he could have gotten that little inside overtake with a little tap. Kinda just rammed into the Supra there. I don't know, like right now he's holding Cactan back and I'm pretty sure the Supra will be able to gain a lot of advantage on that one very long straight. Probably gonna lose everything towards the end though. Might work for him though, who knows. At this level it's mostly driver difference. Oh. Okay. I blinked and then it happened. Well, there's that. Well, there's that. Let's see that again. I'm very confused. I'm extremely confused. So we pull up to the straight. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Sensational. That's just unfortunate, man. That's the only part where the Supra could have done anything and he just... That's unlucky, man. Oh, looks like the downhill is over now. Switching to the uphill. Oh, yep. Perfectly in control. Supra's not even close, so yeah, there you go. Sensational. Okay, perfect. Now we're heading to the uphill. Let's see how good Zenith's internet is. I already seen Smokey race. And his internet isn't that bad. Oh my, gold! One is slower than the other. I respected the gold division battles. Smokey with a massive whack on the rear, but Zenith does basically the same right after. Equal racing styles. Those headlights are destroying my FPS. Oh, what the? We're good. Smokey isn't good, but we're good. I don't know if that was Ping or him just oversteering into the corner, but I think he oversteered into the corner. Most likely. That mistake is going to cost him a lot of time, but he still could catch up to Zenith, since Zenith is not doing the best job at keeping it clean. This is about a 100-meter gap. Still very possible to catch up. Smokey is doing his best at closing this gap, but looks like a very unrealistic gap to close, but anything could happen, since Zenith could do a mistake. Most important thing for Smokey right now is just not making another mistake. Okay, well. Maybe I shouldn't be speaking about mistakes and stuff. Oh. Yeah, I jinxed it a bit, just a little bit. I mean, I didn't finish my sentence, so technically I was just following the flow of things. And finish line. Alright, downhill coin flip. Did you suggest a song? No, you didn't. Okay. Greg versus the 86 once again. Hopefully he remembers that the ping is quite bad, so you gotta watch out for the distance. Seems like Greg is losing a lot of distance here. '86 is just taking every single corner basically as well as you could do them. Greg is struggling a lot to get a single corner done well with this fat little boat guy. Oh, we might go into a tiebreaker map if Greg doesn't actually get his pace up. Looks like Greg is struggling a bit too much to keep up. Oh, 86 might. Never mind. We're good. This is where the Supra could have done something if he was close enough, but... Oh, almost lost it there. It's basically over now. Entering the drift sector. Whew. Looks like the downhill is RSS win, and that was a tiebreaker downhill, so we are going to enter into band picks. Shomaru Iro Nagao. Band. Tsubaki band. Akagi band. And makes sense. I think Tsuchi's the only map where the two Supras would love to race. Akina also. Alright, now it's all power maps except Saturn. Yep, it's all power maps. 86 is going to suffer. Which one will it be? Nana ban or probably Nana? Actually no, it's probably Akina that they're gonna ban or Tsuchi. Since it's RSS and they have an 86. They're deciding for quite a bit of time. They don't know which one should go. It's Akina. Makes sense. 86 on Akina would suffer. Unless you can run a 56 in a race. Good luck with that one. Which one will it be? Nana or Tsuchi? Let's see. Tsuchisaka. Ooh. Very interesting ending. The Supras will feast tonight. Alright, here we go. This should be the last map. Random lead. Supra leading. God damn, those times are crazy. Silver. Oh, this is gonna be a one-sided race. And it's basically already over. Okay, the gap is already about 120 meters. I wonder what I'm gonna eat tonight after this very long stream. Order pizza. I have some fried chicken to eat, honestly. I'll just eat that. I just fucking remembered. Before streaming I got like a massive bucket of like 32 pieces. Definitely not a cliche. Yeah, we eating good tonight. It's the stream money, definitely. That's that. Downhill time. Will FA win both directions and finally win this battle? RSS has been giving us a very good fight. Let's see if Cactan has something to say about that. Oh, Xanis and Cactus actually have a really good thing. Hello? No way? What is this miracle? Gold versus a Solati, probably specialist. Nice rims. I give Smokey some slack, bruh. He tried his best. Oh, Xanis might have the overtake right here already. Oh, dangerous. Very dangerous. He didn't know that E6 was gonna give him space or not. I think he would have given him enough room, but not really worth taking that overtake. He can probably just wait for the tunnel and just take a good overtake there if he keeps up with him on the uphill. Very close, but not in a good way. I think Xanis is not really looking at the road enough. Taking very wide line. Keeping it clean though. 86 is not getting that pace. What is Cactus doing? Come on. That Solati will actually just destroy this thing on the tunnel if he stays this close. No, Xanis, don't take this. Oh my god. That was not necessary. Well, here comes the easy overtake. Hey, you can't do that. Nope. Nah. Ah, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. I did not do that. I did not do that. Okay? He was heading straight towards that guardrail. I'm going to rewatch the fucking block because you guys. He was already going towards the left. So here he goes to the left to take the lane and block the left. But then he switches to the right, which is like. He can't do that. And the crash, well, Xanis is trying his best to like not crash into him, but then here, do I type before? Oh shit, it might have been my fault. Oh, that might have been my fault. I am sorry. A bit of bad timing for sending the message. My bad. Well, Xanis takes the win, either way. That was a good attempt from Cactus to keep it, but forcing the defense is never allowed. Well, that's that. Thanks for everyone that actually started the stream and ended the stream. From start to finish. I don't know how long this was. Probably like 4 hours. Not bad. For 3 races. Went pretty smoothly. And yeah, if you haven't watched the first race that happened, it was which one was it? CKB versus ISS. If you didn't see that race, make sure to go watch the VOD because it was a very good race. And ACA versus Angels also got some pretty good highlights. I'll make sure Unbiased makes a good VOD out of those because those were really good races. But yeah, thank you and goodbye. See you later, or see you next time.